come down, 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 down. Hello everybody, Superman Mustang. So today I got a review of 𝓀𝓵 𝓀𝓲𝓵𝓭, whatever you want to say. Natural spray for men. 𝓀𝓵 by Parfums Champs. Now, if you can see this, you can tell the packaging is supposed to be a dupe of 𝓬𝓮𝓿 by Ed Hardy. We got the ingredients in our valve here. 𝓀𝓵, get rid of 46 months after opening, flammable, all of that. There we go. This is metal tin, metal cap, and the cap has 𝓀𝓵 on it. And the cap on this one, the metal cap, it doesn't close the same. Now, I have one where the metal cap closes, and two where the metal cap just won't close on the same. So, 5 out of 10 packaging, because there seems to be a quality control issue on the metal caps. But the tins are cool, caps look cool, packaging is cool, so 5 out of 10 for that. 𝓀𝓵 natural spray. This is a 45 ml, 1.17 fluid ounce. This is what it looks like. It looks like a cigar with a cigar wrap. It has text there if you can read it. And this is glass. Also it's a textured glass to feel like a cigar wrap. I don't know how much of this I've used like this much of it. Plastic, you know. It's not flexible plastic though, it's like a hard, durable plastic. It says 𝓀𝓵 on the top. That's what it looks like. Now, let's spray it. So, oh, I haven't smelled this in a long time. I forgot how good that was. So the atomizer was like 5 out of 10. It's not bad, but it's nothing extraordinary. But it gets the job done. Smells spicy, woody, balsamic, very dark, masculine, sexy. Smells a bit herbal too. I forgot what the notes were on this. However, in one of my apps on my phone, I wrote down the longevity of this. I wrote down what the notes were. I wrote down what I smelled in it. I haven't smelled this in a long time, so I forgot what the notes were. The longevity, from what I remember, I think the longevity was 4 hours on skin and 5 to 6 on clothes. So this 𝓀𝓵 fragrance is on the weaker side. All of them on the weaker side. You have to spray about I spray 6 or 7 sprays. I didn't even say that for the joke. Like, I generally spray that amount. because it's a weak fragrance, so you have to spray it heavy if you want longevity, if want, if you want it to last, you have to spray very heavy. If you want it just lightly on your skin or clothes for about a little more than half an hour, maybe 2 hours on there, then spray lightly. But if you want it to last like a good amount of time to a really long time, spray heavy. From what I can smell though, spicy, woody, balsamic, dark, sexy, masculine. I forgot what the notes were, but that's what my nose picks up. Like I said, longevity on my skin is 4 hours. Longevity on my clothes is about 6 hours. I always spray 7 to 6 sprays. So what I do is, I spray it on my chest over heel 2 times, spray it on my chest heel 2 times, then heel 2 times, then 1 time on my short right there. That's usually what I do. If I don't do the 7th spray, I just do the 2 over heel, 2 over heel, 2 over heel on my chest, not on my t-shirt. So the packaging is a clear dupe of 𝓬𝓭 by 𝓬𝓪𝓻𝓽. However, if you go on 𝓱𝓮𝓪, sites like that, the notes of this fragrance are an exact copy of notes of Black by 𝓬𝓭𝓫𝓪. So I've never smelled that fragrance because that fragrance, as far as I'm aware, doesn't have samples. To get a small size bottle, it's like almost $100. To get the full size 3.3 fluid ounce, like $400. I don't have that type of money. Well, technically I do have that type of money, but I'm not gonna spend it on the fragrance. Maybe if it was like a Creed or Tom Ford, but I'm not gonna spend that much for a discontinued fragrance. So the packaging is, like I said, a dupe of 𝓬𝓭 by 𝓬𝓪𝓻𝓽. However, the fragrance, I'm pretty sure, is a dupe / clone of Black by 𝓬𝓭𝓫𝓪. Because the notes of this fragrance in Black by 𝓬𝓭𝓫𝓪, if you go on 𝓱𝓮𝓪, they have the exact same top notes, exact same middle notes, exact same bottom notes. But 𝓬𝓭 by 𝓬𝓪𝓻𝓽 has some notes that this fragrance has, but for the most part, as a lot of fragrance notes, this one doesn't have. So the packaging is a dupe clone of 𝓬𝓭 by 𝓬𝓪𝓻𝓽, but the actual fragrance is supposed to be a dupe clone of Black by 𝓬𝓭𝓫𝓪. Would I recommend this? 10 out of 10 I would, because I got that fragrance for under $10. I got for like $7 or $8 when it was on sale one time. So would I recommend it? 10 out of 10 I would recommend it. I love the smell. The packaging is cool. There's some quality control issues with the packaging, but you can walk around it. They're very affordable. They do smell synthetic, but they smell synthetic, at least to me, in the, oh, this still smells bomb as fuck way. So I say that because a lot of fragrance YouTubers, they talk about it like, oh my god, it's so synthetic and shit. It's not shit. It smells obviously synthetic, but it still smells bomb as fuck. Now, I'm sure there are people that probably hate this fragrance because, it smells synthetic and not good way to them. But most people, I feel like, would like this fragrance as long as they like synthetic fragrances that still smell good, and they don't mind that it's a very dark, balsamic, spicy, woody, super sexy fall and winter type of scent. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and comment on my community post.